Hello! Today we are going to talk about the past perfect continuous. First, we are going to look at how we form it. It is actually very similar to the past perfect, but instead of one auxiliary verb, there are two. I had been working. Had and been are both auxiliary verbs and do not change. I had been, you had been, he, she, it had been, we had been, they had been, etc. The main verb is in the continuous or ing form. For example, walking, talking, writing, helping. We use the past perfect continuous to talk about longer actions in the past, which happened before something else in the past. If you have watched the lesson on the past perfect, you will see that it is almost the same. With the past perfect continuous, the first or oldest action is always a longer period of time. Look at this example. I had been sleeping for 5 hours when I suddenly heard the sound of breaking glass. You can imagine this. Somebody is fast asleep and they wake up because they hear breaking glass. We use the continuous because we want to make the length of time important. Let's compare two examples. The police stopped the car because it had been driving 200 kilometers per hour. The police stopped the car because it had driven 200 kilometers per hour. In the first example, which is continuous, you know the car has driven some distance at 200 kilometers per hour. In the second example, it is possible it only reached the speed of 200 kilometers per hour for a second and then slowed down again. There is no indication that it drove 200 kilometers per hour for a longer time. I hope this example shows the difference between the past perfect continuous and the past perfect simple. Here are some other examples. How long had the ship been sinking when the lifeboat arrived? It had been sinking for over an hour. Had Randy been stealing money for long before they found out? No, he had only been stealing since his older brother left home. The past perfect continuous is also a useful tense to show cause and effect. Mike was excited because I had been earning a lot of money. Justine was angry with Cynthia because she had been teasing her all day. To summarise this lesson, we can say that the past perfect continuous is used to talk about events in the past that lasted for some time and happened before another event in the past. It is also very useful to describe cause and effect. All that is left now is for you to do some exercises and check the grammar sheet.